If you are a business owner, you know exactly how important it is to have a strong online presence. You need to stand out from the crowd, to present yourself as the best option in your niche and eventually convert leads into sales. This is the way to growing your business, and LinkedIn can help you do just that. In this video, you will learn 5 strategies to optimize your LinkedIn profile and generate leads on autopilot. And if you think that LinkedIn is just for job seekers, I hope to show you the opposite. It's one of the most powerful ways to build authority, to find your customers, and really to build a personal brand. Hi, I'm Filipa, and I help you develop a content strategy. After all, I'm a content creator myself with thousands of published pieces of content, an avid learner with a master's degree in business. And now let's dive deep into optimizing your LinkedIn profile as a business owner. The first strategy to optimizing your LinkedIn profile is knowing exactly who your target audience is. This might seem like a boring marketing question, but without defining proper objectives in terms of your audience, you cannot get your LinkedIn profile to give you exactly what you're looking for. So by defining exactly who you are targeting, you make sure that everything you put into your profile is optimized for those people. Suppose you are a business owner selling nutrition services. Your content in your profile needs to be optimized for people who have the problems you are trying to solve. And so if it's not clear exactly who your target audience is, who is the group you are trying to reach, it's very difficult to optimize your profile and make it speak to the audience you're trying to reach. And obviously, if you are a small business, you need to get your profile of LinkedIn optimized. You need to be creating content. And if you need help with that, I highly recommend you to watch this video. Now, the second tip for optimizing your LinkedIn profile is capitalizing on the headline. So the headline is the first thing people see when they come to your profile or when they see comments. It's like a sales proposition for your services, so it's very important that you are clear and that you make it interesting for people who will click on your profile. You can use up to 100 characters, so make good use of all of these characters because you want to sell yourself. This is exactly the opportunity to show people the value you are going to provide. And this is my example of a solid headline that I have on my LinkedIn account. As you can see in my headline, I tell exactly who I help and how I help those people. So there is a formula to create your own headline for LinkedIn and to optimize it for sales and leads. And the formula is this: I help, insert your target audience, reach, result, through, and then insert your area of expertise or the way you are going to help people reach that result. And in terms of results, you can be very specific and actually mention some numbers. So you could say, I help e-commerce businesses increase their sales by 20%. You can be very specific because that's the place to sell yourself. And really, having a catchy headline is the reason why some people will click on your profile and why some people totally ignore most profiles. I hope you have some great tips already to improve your headline and your profile. And if you are enjoying this video, consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel below. The third strategy is to use the featured section to promote your services. So the featured section is one of the most underrated sections of any LinkedIn profile. And if you use it correctly, you can capitalize on this opportunity. It's a great place to add testimonials and recommendations from your past clients and actually link the page of your website where you sell services, or link to a page for people to book a discovery call with you or to order immediately your services. This is the place that LinkedIn gives you to link directly to the pages you want people to get in. And so this is the best place to generate leads on autopilot. And don't forget to make sure that the whole featured section matches your profile, matches your headline, matches your colors, because you will make this much more appealing to anyone visiting your profile. In my profile, I'm linking directly to my newsletter and to my services because I want people eventually to convert into sales. So I use this section effectively to get people into my radar. So don't use the featured section to link random posts of your LinkedIn profile. Make sure you use this section to redirect customers or leads into external links because you don't want them to dig deeper on the web to find you. You want to make it easy for them to see your services and to book. And if you want to create content for LinkedIn, which you should eventually, I highly recommend you to check this video where you will get 50 plus ideas for content. Now, the fourth strategy is turning your about page into a pitch for potential clients. Seriously, this is your space to tell clients exactly how you are going to help them, what services you provide, and what results you bring them. You really want to use this space wisely, so don't make it boring, don't add your resume into this section, because you really want to optimize it to sell. And you have plenty of space to write your pitch, so use it correctly. And if you need some tips for writing a good about section, here are some. First, stick with bullet points and short paragraphs. People don't want to read a long format text. Second, avoid long sentences that will take the attention away from your readers. Third, be specific about what you offer and why is it a good fit for your target audience. Fourth, include testimonials from past clients and people with whom you have worked in your industry. And finally, use keywords to make sure your profile is found when people search on LinkedIn or even on Google. And if you want to see how I crafted my about page, I highly recommend you to check my LinkedIn profile. Now, the fifth strategy to optimizing your LinkedIn profile is to connecting with people from your industry. One of the best ways to get leads and grow your business is to connect with people, because those can become your potential customers, they can become future collaborations, or they can simply help you to get through some obstacles. And you can and should use LinkedIn to promote these connections, to connect with influencers, to talk with leads, and honestly, to also see what your competitors are doing on these types of platforms. Just make sure that the connections you are sending make sense, and don't just send automated pitches to everyone you connect with, because people will run away from you. So improving your LinkedIn profile, it's an investment, and it might get you a few trials to get it right. But it's totally worth it, and it will pay dividends in the long run. And once you set your LinkedIn profile as a sales page, you will get leads, you will get messages, you will get connections, and hopefully you will get sales. And after having your profile optimized, the next step is creating content. So I highly recommend you to check this video on how to create engaging content specifically for LinkedIn. I see you there.